Hey guys, welcome back to another Spirit Halloween prop battle. And sorry if I sound a little bit upset and irritated in this prop battle. It's just because I've had to literally. This is my third time trying to record this prop battle without me ruining it. So here goes, take three. But yeah, this is uh, new Spirit Halloween prop battle. Bog Zombie will be facing off against Jeremy Jaws. And I thought this would make a pretty good prop battle because these are two pretty good zombie props. Obviously, Bog Zombie was released in 2022 and he was made by Seasonal Visions. And of course, Jeremy Jaws was released this year for 2026 and he's also made by Seasonal Visions. So these are two pretty similar zombie props in terms of what they do and their audio, which I'll get to later. But yeah, let's start with overall look for Bog Zombie. I think he is a really good looking, swamp type zombie. I think he is a really cool, just swamp prop in general. I like how I've always liked how they had the seaweed as his kind of like his hair, kind of like on his head. I think that's really cool. I think his face is also really creepy. I like his glowing eyes. And I do like the way his arms are like stretched out, and then you can see one of his kneecaps on one of his legs, which is cool. And he is a really good and really detailed zombie by Seasonal Visions. I like his clothes as well. They fit the swamp zombie vibe really well. So yeah, I do really like how Bog Zombie looks. I don't think I don't think he looks amazing, but I do think he looks pretty good. So yeah, so for the overall look for Jeremy Jaws, though, let's just start off with his face sculpt. I really like that face sculpt. There's something about it that I just really like. Um, and it's a mix of like cartoony, gory, and creepy at the same time, if that makes sense. Like the cartoony part about it is that one eyeball that's like really wide and you can see it. And I just think that's really cool. But it's also, a very gory face sculpt, and it's very creepy with the mouth open like that. He does look pretty angry. So that is good. He definitely is not a kid-friendly zombie prop whatsoever. I definitely think that if a little kid saw this up in person, they would be pretty frightened and they'd have nightmares about him. So yeah, I just really like that face sculpt from Jeremy Jaws. SVI did a great job with that. Obviously, he has gray hair, and his clothes are pretty generic, but they are stained up a bit, which is always good for a zombie prop. I like his hands; they're sculpted pretty well, and I like his feet. You can actually, with the image I'm showing now, you can't really see his feet, but you could. He's not wearing shoes. You can see his just bare feet, which I think is interesting. Most zombie props have shoes on, but this guy, Jeremy Jaws, has bare feet, which I don't know. I think that's more unique than having every zombie prop wear shoes, I guess. So yeah, I really do. I think that the face sculpt is really just carrying the overall look for Jeremy Jaws. So yeah, I'm going to give the overall look point to Jeremy Jaws. I just think he looks a bit better than Bog Zombie, in my opinion, in terms of zombie animatronics. I just think that face sculpt is freaking cool as hell. I really do like that face sculpt a lot. So, yeah, it is 0-1 with Jeremy Jaws in the lead. So let's move on to the animation. So let's start with Bog Zombie. Obviously, he moves round and round and in a circle. And he also has mouth movement, which is definitely good. Obviously, if he just had the round and round circle movement, that would be kind of lame, but at least SVI decided to give him mouth movement, which is pretty good. It's always nice to see mouth movement on a zombie animatronic in particular. I just really like that. So yeah, his animation is good. He has two animations, and I think the animations do fit him very well. So yeah. And then for the animation with Jeremy Jaws, he also has the same animation of him moving round and round, but he doesn't have mouth animation. But what he does have is a really unique animation where the eye and the lower jaw drop down to give you a bit of a scare. I wouldn't really call it a jump scare, but I'd call it definitely a bit of a like a unsettling, creepy, kind of gross scare. If I do say so myself, I think it would gross people out a bit seeing his eye and jaw drop down in person. I think it's a very unique and very innovative animation that SVI decided to add to him. We haven't really seen anything like that ever on a zombie animatronic from Spirit Halloween. So I think it's really cool that SVI did that. And it is a very unique animation, and I think it is a lot better than the mouth movement from Bog Zombie. So you know what? I'm going to give the animation point to Jeremy Jaws. So yeah, it is 0-2 now, which means that Jeremy Jaws has officially won this prop battle. But I'm not going to skip over the audio just because of that. We're going to go over the audio now. So here's the thing about the audio. Both of these props have the same exact audio track. Same zombie groaning. So that's the one complaint I have about Jeremy Jaws, is that SVI decided to reuse Bog Zombie's audio for him. I thought that was a bit lazy, but it is what it is. It's nothing terrible. I think it's zombie groaning, so you can't really go wrong with that. I think it still does fit Jeremy Jaws' character really well. It's just a bit of a lazy decision. I'm going to give the audio point to Bog Zombie since it was his audio originally, and Bog Zombie is the original owner of that audio. So well, that is it for this prop battle. 1-2. Yeah, Jeremy Jaws is the winner of this Spirit Halloween prop battle. I just think he is a bit of a better zombie prop than Bog Zombie. Don't get me wrong, they are both really good zombie animatronics. I just feel like, that really cool face sculpt from Jeremy Jaws and the really unique, animation does give him the W in terms of, him versus Bog Zombie. I do still think Bog Zombie is a pretty good, swamp zombie animatronic. He definitely was one of the better animatronics from 2022 because if you know me, I am a true believer that 2022 was Spirit Halloween's worst year of all time. And I feel like Bog Zombie was a bit of a standout for that year. So, yeah, I like both of these props a lot, but I am a bit of a bigger fan of Jeremy Jaws, so he does win this Spirit Halloween prop battle. And, just comment down below what you think. Do you think you like Bog Zombie a bit more, or are you more of a fan of Jeremy Jaws? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this Spirit Halloween prop battle, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.